me take pe apetu ke de ho taste take war kikte hekte ke ya to ke unaka he to tisle war kikte Dakota chaje me take mabri toka man make pero me take pe apetu ke de tag war kikte hekte ke ya koshi chach me he to ke chach me he war kikte oka hekte chach me he ukshir matisra ta ha tako ota oyake tako ota na kuwa bedake dahana kana ku tok cha dahana mana taki wada ke de hekta ke pehi haska de ukichi de tanka ikta ipi ukana sapu kana wage hichi zuya I unka o tako ku wake tako ku abdeze tako ku hina wake na wage di o kushu wage at kuku kushu wage wakani bedecho wa chapiro Sampa his at kuku he babka yoga chap. Sampa at kuku his he haka sky chap. Dina hekta ke kusha ba oaka ka chu uka na ko sa makache. Ma chi ta he ha ta ko pitir wanichi na ku. Ana ku ta ko dahan wakahan de wa pina ta ko sne he. Heche he to ka khte ka wani to ka na ta oaka ka che. Hele ta da ku Ewa aka uka at kuku take ukan wa he to kede zia I pihi haska he hecha ukitse take kta I uka heta ta ake he ko hata hecha I uka ta ko tkika ke nina bichachega nina bichaka kijapi ina hodake uka kuswa he bichene matisra ha hina ho weg suye onka ta ku kikswe hina ohdak at ku he wani tu bikchem na no yamni ke he to khapte he ukich de ta ke he onka he ta ko tkhik he de cho pahas ka pahata na jaga washi chigi se khape washi chigi se khabo de kape ka ke pahata ke he chukte de ukich de chet Papka yoga dechita meninga cheka hechita de papka ge hiya oka otako da you ha un he Cheyenne apple shichege uki seto khapte go shaya wichuke apera shaya he hukaku he hek chik chi hune o tukte ziaye kakchie okay decha pa menina ke itare decha khya pa he osmaka he da ko Heda ko bichasta numnaja washichu numnaja pe. Washichu numnaja pe he najita pe ha. Eja shoka tona yuha naja pe. Oka edia pa oka maza kapte chino bichakota wachipe naka shoka inapa umpe. Abreza pta oka washichu gedoji washichu maza kapte ch apaza bichakwa. Apaza bichakwa oka kapopo kishde. Kapopo kishde naka he Abreza poka maza suwa niche he. Ka dech apaza umpe. Ikopa pe. He abreza pe uka khaire to hiya pe. Shuka da shkea pe da ka dech bichaza bat na pawa chipi shoka gija he. Na pawa chipi da ka he yusu chomba ka khaire to pitch apoka. He waji he tukte tako iya gistaga nchet nachtake osma ka he dekpai. Chan hechi yaga shoka yauchach ba dich da wichedig. Hidam ikte sechuka akota ha o dakal ukita pe hisa he Dakota pe sapa Dakota kawito hoba hina jega maza kawa kute pe hitke ukhada mediche. Uka hako he ukana wag he tukhta gesturishne osturishne. Uka iktana nashdugya area ka shoka mangana dicha wichedig. Hede oka bichako te beheda. Tade chinach pahate che kida pech os ada kech ukich chwa penach. Oka de bichasek de shoka tag heda dich awichadi. Sampa he ukia ke pe oka he ko no he pihias ke hoje kapilo. Hech dich shoka tag he ahdi u. Oka shoka zapta wichadi. Oka deche wood mouth dab hitch a which I oka hitch to hike you one you to Tony which I how chow. Tataka ear taka hidiga ma hair show katog hair. How a jay pahias katara head took your wheel packed at caro and church a okiaka church. Hetch deche a he. Deche utuataka ta ega hata was it takia. Lower for Gary app hitch shock hina which wood to aha he to have to wood to unichape. Wood to hair kushock and check on dinner which I did. Ko hečet, hečet rukičega. Vako on he, pahiaska na žičoči, kao aka juzapi. On kaga bašiče vojaka, on še kake pahagete šoka I hatat, bot apka. He tako le kapši do he. Diču kuja heču jake na žičoči he. Na žičoči ka juzapi. Heče heda bunke. Hena kuj sakhebe he. He ukiche zeghan apetu nupi unka decha wana uicha kida kupi. Dahanu tuwa Newtown ape North Dakota hedeke. Mnishu shek decha kaocha ya. He tuktel he opta di chupi. Unka opta di chupi unka kunsha wale he ak. Wia tanka deda istima chet. He decha tahdim he decha inana. Cha inana detektiv muke he ina marichina istimapelo no ita kahan ita ke takar yekte gawa yak tunga tag den nachtake onka bichasta naji yaga ha to de kagi ate de wana ke hi pero ap kagi wa hedu ke anau chazda dat ka he naji yaga najiche karato ya kan dechi se karigen zapte iza naji yabo minister shega ke opta kilaj shwaka de opta kilaj wapka yoga dechi ze shaka kan akhpikte che kwaich ma opta yap akota hindapa wapka yoga yetoka akota puzata ichiga dechi hidamno ka ded upidaka karigina dedi upcha ke buichat ache ake dedi ka ke buichat zapta pe buichat Her akhputja pahin uichatu. Han her akhputi tato ki de cha che kuga tata mang hitsta hidi. Mang hitsta hidi o kanaka de doji de dit ki yaga kope. Oka waka ponka euzap ka karige naji ake. To kata de naji ape. To kata de naji aka. Kshipa diktisa naka kshipa hna Ja, ich habe gehad met zijn zappen. Hinako aba. Het je toka de het naja ka chibe anasta tap akota hiba. Akota hanga chasaka de higa istawa na ya na da jute gitste nap. He naji he. He chnaji. Het yukhpapi. Ded ena kaman chibe chasaka chakba anata bchashipe. Topa kide Saka na de takdida topa ka pap wen is ja ba is spelage sana mo ki zese jaba mene binoka akhbab ka pe het toga wa ko dra hitchilo dra hekta ha dokota ba he tako ot edukipi tako ot ukiba cheta kasuta chipe pahi haska gade he ta toka des kan kasuta chipe wa shichuki de kasuta chipe de hipi Wa nauji tap kape nauji tap shino. De ukape de wipazo kabab ka de Dakota makochiro. Wichakug de kagap inakaha. Kagap shini cha de chuba de Dakota makoche ukape ka dedu hudipa ke. Wanito cha de chu yakapche. De chu tell amount have hichu yakapche wanito kan. He to has he hoi hido wapka yoga. Dechu ukiche de tanka taka pero aba hit ka kia di ha hit zuya eba hata awicha dip dina oyakap te kero de wipazo kawap ko yat inana hinajo tako hecha ki ha akapin cheche do inaja mishnana shin cheche stonena tone he mishnana de chak slwai shin cheche kusha bag he tako ota oyakache Onka hewa o he che na ko mahina oaka shini niate hina khni unye ache no hiba akota arab otkapte achela het ikopunya petoni on kapshite wano te ke hede krun kapelaga on kapchero ka ha koto khaptego he tokate ke naka shite chaka na yu hayap yichete kara ka dahan ko taku de to wakapta os akache cheta dahan washitwe botwa chese oyakupe he tos ukuna kaptet karo he to kata he to yakub he chi yab he dahan takole sine ai yab de wakante kap he wichada yab de twe uche ka tagwa yo wakha he wichada chita ata wakanta ka he chitu kenaka he chitu she naka han de to khaptego ta ko kasta has you tanto kumpero dahan on sho yakupero de on choden apka inana otaka eksenach tako da haum kapero tako da kodu choch abe he tako da kodu choch abe da kodu choch abe to kutik yakuptege ato khataka he de chede chanapka zene yompto ato khataka na ko he miche dam kan nachoka he wa uktido ache da hechitu da hechide kusho wa khanse dagani khani ita ke ka woche ke ka ga dawache ta hechik mishi machagaro on she machagat ka da wo da kori abde yu ha machaga da khowe choche yu ha machaga da to khapte to gate ke wo da kapti chete kala inana o taka hina khade do khe umpido o taka hina kho ge de tako straya kapido Andra hechit. Oh, na. It's okay. I'll translate that what I said. And growing up with my grandma back in the day, the 60s, 1955, 59, I think 1955, 59. I remember growing up in a log house with my grandma. And she had a lot of stories to tell, a lot of stories to say. One was about Little Bighorn battle. She told briefly on that and what happened over there. So just now in my language, in my Dakota language, I talked about that. What happened over there? What really happened to Custer? How he died? Where he died? He didn't. For one thing, he didn't die on top of the hill with his troops. He was running. He was running across Little Bighorn. He got caught down there, and that's where he fell. There's a lot of stories on that too. There are a lot of songs were made because of that. So now when we talk about Dakota history, that is very important to us because we were fighting for our way of life and who we're supposed to be as Dakota people. I talk the Dakota language. Some of my friends, they talk the Lakota language, and there's some of their Nakota language. I talk the Santi Dakota language, and also the Wakpekute Shuda Lee's dialect. So those are the dialects that I talk, and I grew up in a very humble way where we had to hunt every day to eat. We had to hunt every day to eat because there was no help from the government for us. As the Dakotas here, we learned to hunt. Sometimes they go hunting at the parks here, and it was a rough life, but it was a rewarding life too, because we learned to survive with nature, and still, and to this day we still do that. Some of them still hunt to provide for their family. That's the Dakota way. The Dakota way is a very humble way to live, to survive. There's a lot of things to talk about when we talk about who we're supposed to be. One is language. When we talk about language, we talk about identity of the people, of who we're supposed to be. The Creator gave us a language. The Creator gave us a language to be Dakota when we're born. Nothing else. I grew up that way. I grew up in a world where just Dakota was spoken. That's all I know. Every morning I wake up and I see things in a different way. I see things in a natural way, which is the spiritual way of how Creator made us. I look around and I see things different because to me, everything is alive in a spiritual way. That is what is missing with us today. We are throwing everything away. Education is good. There's nothing wrong with white man education, because with that you'll find a way to live with them. But in another way, the most important way is who you're supposed to be a Dakota. Always remind yourself of who you are every morning. Every morning you're Dakota. You'll never be Washichu, but you can work in that area. I say an educated Indian, they can survive anywhere in a white man world. But as traditional people, we live in a different world. We live in a spiritual world all the time. We look at things in a different way all the time, in a natural way. What is natural? Natural is just the law of the land, people of the land, spirit of the land. Those are our laws that we live by. Spirit of the land meaning the Creator's way of living. Creator taught us what we're supposed to be. Language of the land is Dakota language of here. That is who we are. Law of the land is to respect nature where we live. These are the things we live by as Dakota people. We're Unshika people, but we're rich in our ways. We're rich in our ways where we can sit and pray where we want, and it's sacred. Once you hold something and pray with it, you are happy. You make it holy now. It's because the Creator that does that. So that's just how I grew up. I grew up in a very natural way. My kunshi, her and I, we used to go hunting back here at Oak River, the river back here. We used to fish in there. That's where we used to go. We used to hunt for roots in there. We used to hunt grouse. Anything that we had to hunt every day. That's why. But with that, I'd like to talk to the younger kids there. Unshida po, unshida mani po. Ato kantaka he, unshida naka dedi naka. Unshida naka kubichoni ni chu. Apeto cha manika ta mani mo. Apeto cha manika wo unshida hina ha mani mo. Wo inina nina ha mani mo. Ato kantaka unshini dado. Hele to ha upichi yawa. Nihonko nikunshitku hina unshu chakida ye. Tukte di chakna pecho he bawoki wa tamahed. Dena hekta hata upicha kapila. Unshu da pewa o hechitila. Awana. To ashtar mitake was.